Hello, my name is Christy Ryland, and I am your son or daughter's Career and Financial Awareness teacher here at Cocalico High School. I am currently in my 18th year of teaching here at Cocalico and my 25th year of teaching overall. I have my bachelor's degree in business education from Shippensburg University and my master's degree in teaching and curriculum from Penn State University. Throughout the rest of this video, I'm going to take some time to explain the Career and Financial Awareness course. I will go through the syllabus and guide you through some things on Schoology, and then I will provide you with my contact information at the end. On the screen right now is the syllabus that I distributed to all the students on their first day of in-person class. I distributed it electronically, and it is on Schoology if you'd like to reference it. This class is called Career and Financial Awareness. It used to be called Personal Finance, but we have made some changes to the course and are doing a little more emphasis on careers, so that is why we changed it to Career and Financial Awareness. So the units that we'll cover in this class, we are currently wrapping up a careers unit. Then we get into paychecks and income taxes, and they will learn how to do their own income tax return. We get into a unit on banking and checking and savings accounts. We then get into credit, and after credit is budgeting, and after budgeting is housing, and then we wrap up with investments. And the units kind of build on each other from careers all the way through. There are a lot of different things they're going to do in this class. They're currently finishing up a career research project where they had to research 3 careers, provide information about their research, and create a PowerPoint where they've recorded their presentation. They will learn how to fill out lots of forms and applications such as job applications, tax returns. We will have different projects associated with each unit. There will be writing activities included in those projects. This course really relies on class discussion and getting them to participate when we're talking about the different concepts. They will learn a variety of computer applications from Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, iMovie, and some Google apps. We will do some internet activities as we're doing these different projects. And then we have a family financial management simulation that will kind of tie together everything we're covering in this course, and it's broken into 3 parts and a pretty lengthy project that they will work on. Our goal is to prepare them for when they leave high school, not only for a career that they might want to get into, but also be able to take care of managing their money and their finances. My policies and procedures, I really have one rule in my class, and that's to be respectful to everyone in the classroom. Everything else I consider a policy or procedure. So I expect them to be on time, whether they're in person or online. I expect them to have the necessary materials that they need with them every day. I ask that they take care of the bathroom before they get to class, since there's a 6-minute time between classes that should allow for that. However, if they do need to go during class, I allow it. They do need to have a pass and sign out when they leave the room, and I'm using an electronic sign out and sign in procedure this year that's located on their Schoology page. They need to use their time wisely. I give them a lot of time in class to complete their projects. As long as they're using their time wisely, that shouldn't be a problem for them to get them done on time. I ask them to complete their daily tasks. So when I show you the Schoology page, you will see I'm using a virtual classroom format, and each day there are things posted as to what they need to do. So whether they're in person or online, we go through what they need to do for the day and what's expected of them. And those are their daily tasks to complete. I ask them to turn in their work on time. As I said, I do give them a lot of time to work on their projects. If their things are not turned in on time, they will lose points each day that it is late until they either turn it in or there are no points left to earn. And I will talk a little bit later about making exceptions to that. I expect them to mind their language, and I expect them to clean up after themselves. This class is a solely points-based class, so what that means is none of my assignments, projects, tests are weighted more than others, but the final grade in this class is weighted. 45% of their first marking period grade, 45% of their second marking period grade, and then 10% of their final is what's used to calculate their final grade. As far as missing work and absences, so I said if they turn something in late, they're going to lose points for each day it's late until they've turned it in or they've lost all possible points. Now, if they talk to me about having to be late with an assignment, needing an extension to a deadline, we will work things out, but they have to come and talk to me to work that out. Otherwise, if it's just late, they will lose points. If they were absent, they need to see me when they come back to see what they missed and when things are due. And they typically have a maximum of 2 weeks to get things turned in after they come back from an absence, or it becomes a 0. So that is the course syllabus. As far as Schoology goes, when they come into Schoology and they come into courses, I've tried to make it easy for them to find my course. So all I have to do is click on Block 2. The sign out and sign in electronic forms are here. And there is a weekly lessons folder. So if you click on the weekly lessons folder, I am organizing them by week once the week is over. So the first 3 weeks of school have been organized into folders, but basically they're looking at the active week, and what they're seeing is a virtual classroom page. So if they go onto the virtual classroom page, they can either read it here or they can access it fully, and it will tell them what to do for the day. I do ask the students each day to complete a question of the day. That is a way of them checking in and me checking attendance each day. But what they need to do is always post it on the whiteboard so that if they're home on this virtual classroom, they can see it. The kids that are in person can always check also, but we will be doing things live and in class. If there's anything that they need to submit, it will be found underneath the virtual classroom page. If there's any files that they need, they will also be found underneath there. So they basically need to look for the day, look at the virtual classroom page, and then what's involved in it. Now, within the next coming weeks, we will be going and using Google Meet to be live with the people that are home. We'll be live streaming each day for some part of each block. So that will be an added component that is not currently on here. I have included my contact information here if you ever need to contact me with questions or concerns about your child. I thank you for your time.